checking out New York. They're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken.
The Tower of the Americas in Hemisphere Park. Reminders of the International Expo San Antonio hosted. It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs. San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. The next swing into this game is part of their continuing road trip. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
And right now,
have one win.
They've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
I was one of those who was thinking that thought, that they would take a big leap. It's still not too late. No better place to get right and tight than at the postseason.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Shorty, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Sanders. Then it's Anthony. And it's Stevenson in at the shooting guard position. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Leonard's got his first points of the night. New York with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Come on, all right. Now you got
That's really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shorty, the pass to Sanders. The dive for the ball. Here's Shorty. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Stevenson against Bryant. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Kobe. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Porzingis. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. So, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
Anthony kicks to Stevenson. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Parker outside. No good from Spates. New York trailing. Stevenson passes to Shorty. And he hits it to tie the game up. Shorty's got his second basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The drive by Bryant. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Shorty, covered by Parker. Shorty, the pass to Sanders. And that lots of room. And good, as it just snugs right down.
Setup.
Shorty, the pass to Porzingis. His first bucket of the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stevenson can't hit.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
That is good.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Shorty. He's coming off a 40-point game against Miami. Pass to Stevenson. And the shot is long.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Parker with it. Now guarded by Shorty. Here's Spates. Can't get it to go. Good D by Sanders.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Shorty. Hits it from three-point range. Shorty's got 7 points in the game. San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside.
No, bro, what the
That drops.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
What's up with the internet, yo?